Hello everyone and welcome back to the Global Gamers Invitational. This is Mac bringing you Game 3 of this series between Demaga and TT1. Only one winner can advance, though there is a chance that one of them will show up in the final tournament. We'll see how that ends up. We are on Scrap Station. This was Demaga's choice, and no surprise, great map for Zerg players. So easy to defend your expansions. So it's really going to be on TT1 to make this match count. He played fantastically in the previous match, fended off Demaga's early aggression, kept his cool, macroed very well. His probe count was very high, and a very, very robust Gateway Force. Oh, then there was a pause there. Gateway Force with Immortals just made mincemeat out of Demaga's forces. He did not get Ultralisks in time, and Demaga just didn't keep up with the drogue count. Seeing Scrap Station, Demaga's either going to go for a Baneling bust right away, try and knock down a pylon. It's a very, very wide choke point, easy to get your lings in, or play the nice, slow, steady expansion strategy. Very easy to do on Scrap Station. Very, very favorable to Zerg. Easy to make nice creep highways, and hard to harass expansions. So TT1 with that early scout looks around, no early spawning pool, and there is the first gateway coming down for TT1 at his base. And just probes, no assimilator, everything's very, very standard so far. Checking for that expansion there, no expansion quite yet. Instead, the extractor is being built, probably going to go for a 19 or 20 expansion, as is typical. You really want those speedlings before you go for expansions, though you can get away with it on a map like this. Demaga has gotten his Overlord into the Protoss base, is happy to sit there and have a look around, sees nothing unusual. Gateway, pylons, simulator, going to see a cyber core fairly soon. And meanwhile, TT1 content to camp here, make sure that no expansion goes up. Demaga is pulling in that gas, but too early to see if either player does anything different. So I guess now is a perfect opportunity to thank those sponsors once again. iFixit SCVs for the real world, the Handsome Nerd, and Esports United. They've all generously donated, and they bring out great players like this and great moments like this where we wait and see what guys are going to build. Oh, and we do have the Cyber Core exactly as we'd expect. Nice small choke point there. No lings can get in there, though Baneling could really make a mess of these pylons. And there it goes. Drone on the way. Gonna throw down that expansion at 19. And this probe has vacated the premises. He's looking to see, did Demaga grab a gold expansion? Oh, thank God he didn't. Now we'll go back and see if he's going to build here. And Demaga already has. No speed this time. No speedlings. Probably going for lair again. Didn't go so well for Demaga last time, so I'm kind of surprised that he's opting for this strategy again. But and even then, he hasn't built the lair. Instead, what is he producing? He's producing drones. There's the speed. He is getting speedlings after all. And TT1 chrono boosting that sentry. Clearly, he is afraid of early Zergling aggression since he didn't see that expansion. Probably a bit concerned about that. You'll see his vision. He has really no idea what's going on in the base. He just saw the spawning pool being started, and that was really it. So as far as he knows, there's a ton of Zerglings right here waiting to come. So I imagine that is the reason for the sentry. Meanwhile, an additional 2 gateways, so probably no 4-gate, and warp tech on the way. We are getting lair tech right away from Demaga, still producing gas, full tilt. So we'll see what he transitions into, getting that second geyser. So he is definitely planning for a late game strategy. Not very much creep spreading, however. Would like to see a bit more of that. Late expansion really forces him to produce a ton of larvae with the queen, so he can't really afford that, unfortunately. And to be fair, there's no imminent threat coming. There is a 4th gateway, however, so we're seeing a 4-gate play from TT1. There is a probe loose running around for that proxy pylon if he wishes it, but a speedling is on to him, so we'll see if that speedling is able to catch the probe or catch proxy pylon, which is what we'd expect to see. Warp tech is complete as of right now, and the 4th gateway on the way. So TT1 will be ready to do some serious aggression very soon. Very sentry-heavy composition, which is what you really need against Zerg, and there it is, proxy pylon by the destructible rocks. TT1 is planning for a 4-gate push. Demaga already has the Hydra Den. There it is there, being sort of hidden by pooping Overlords. And with Hydralisks on creep, it's going to be very easy for Demaga to fend off TT1's aggressive play. But again, that caveat, it's got to be Hydralisks on creep, and we don't have much creep being expanded yet. There is a queen on the way. We'll see if she is sensible enough to lay down a creep tumor. She is getting ready to do that with her next energy. But lots of sentries, pure zealot sentry mix on the way, and Demaga doesn't have those Hydras quite yet. They're almost there, but they can be trapped by the Sentry force fields, and if they go down, it is game over. Damaga's Zerglings will be completely useless against large numbers of Zealots, and look how lopsided that is. He needs those Hydras to pop, and needs them right now. There they are, and the Queen finally expanding creep a little bit late. TT1 is bringing down these rocks. Damaga doesn't hear it. He doesn't see it. Has no idea this is coming. Here comes this Scoutling, sees the composition, and he's really running out of time. Again, no creep spread. It's going to be very hard for him to fight in these enclosed spaces. The Sentry is very, very threatening, but there's that nice mass of Hydralisks. Tons of Lings should be on the way. No, it's just more Hydras, and the force fields are just going to be terrible for Damaga. Fortunately, he gets most of them out. That choke point actually works against the Zealots, and it looks like TT1 might actually be forced back here. The army's still very lopsided, so a huge opportunity for TT1 to do some serious damage. There goes the Sentries. New force field is up, and several Hydralisks are trapped, including the Queen. The Queen is going down along with the Hydras. And several Zealots, however, have been cut down. It's mostly Sentries alive. More Stalkers being warped in, it seems. More force fields down, and Damaga's forces are all destroyed. It looks like TT1's going to be able to take down this hatchery, and there it is. Damaga calls GG. TT1 takes the match, and Damaga is eliminated. Most likely from the tournament. There is a chance, but a well played by TT1. He's made it all the way through this entire tournament. Has not lost to a single opponent. And, well, that's not true. He's lost games, but he's still standing, has won every series. Well played, TT1, and we look forward to seeing you in the Global Gamers Invitational coming up pretty soon. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Keep checking out IC Cup TV for the rest of this qualifying tournament and, of course, the actual tournament. So until then, have a good one.